Hey, the content used in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All rights to the images, music, clips, and other materials used belong to their respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used in this video. Let's get to the video, dog.
And invest in yourself, because yourself is the most important person to you. And if it's not the most important person to you, you need to invest into a third.
Yeah. Turn my mic up. Hey, yo, Dion, this your anthem. Let's go. Dion, step in, whole block start buzzing. Fresh white kicks, everybody say he's stunting. Neck gon' freeze, but his vibe stay warm. When Dion hit the scene, it's a certified storm. Got that smooth talk, never need to force it. Flow so sick, many need a health warning. People say legends don't come from the corner. Dion prove 'em wrong every day like a soldier. Oh, did Dion? Yeah, we riding with Dion. Lights get low, but he shine like neon. We hit heavy when they put his beat on. Say the name loud, cause we rockin' with Dion.
Nigga, that timing, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That nigga used his platform to talk about somebody unaliving his sister, bro. I believe like he one of them type of rappers, like when he go in there and talk to the microphone, he actually releases what's on his mind, and he gives a pure song. It ain't I'm gonna make a hook, I'm gonna make a verse, I'm gonna make a hook, I'm gonna make a verse. He actually goes in there and tells his story, and that's where we lack today in music. You know what I'm saying? Man, just from listening to them two songs right there, Murderer 1 and Murderer 2, you can hear the mental carnage that this man had been through growing up in New Orleans. For one, he talked about how New Orleans was so rugged and people just kill people without, you know what I'm saying? Yes, from the police to a black man killing another black man, going in the neighborhood and creeping up on you and all that. Then on Murderer number 2, he talked about how his sister's boyfriend murdered her. And he said, man, I told you that nigga wasn't no good nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing this and doing, man. And then the man had already been in Desert Storm, in the war. Oh, this man don't know nothing but violence, bruh. The fact that he didn't snap out and just go completely domestic terrorism says a lot about his mental strength. You feel me? And capabilities and endurance anyway.
Right.
So for him to only have done what he did says a lot about his restraint. Because the man had been through so much, bro. He had all the reason to fucking snap out.
Yeah.
If you think that your city's authorities are these bad of people, the men in your section are these bad of people, the dude that did something to your sister is this bad of a person, and he didn't get a murder 1 charge, that says a lot about this man, bro. And it speaks to what your regular person that grew up in deprivation and ghetto environments endures and goes about his day with in the back of his mind every day. That's why you need therapy for the hood, and you need reparations. It ain't just something where you could just. It's almost like slavery. If you'll let me further elaborate on it, okay. These people endured all this stuff for 400 years, right? Beatings, killings, people being tied to horses like this and being pulled apart. Shout out to the Levi logo. Ripped apart by scent hounding dogs that find them and eat them up like on Django. Being whipped in front of your wife. Having your wife assaulted in front of you.
You being assaulted in front of your wife.
You being assaulted. Buck broken. And then one day somebody says, let him go. All the stuff that you've experienced and encountered isn't just gonna go away. So if somebody develops a substance abuse problem, if somebody develops a drinking problem, if somebody develops an anger problem, if somebody develops a trust issue, if somebody develops just whatever that's a detrimental effect of what they've seen and gone through, how can you blame these people and try to put them on the same slate as a person that never went through nothing? You want them to go out in the world and function like a regular person that ain't never went through nothing. And these people have gone through all this stuff. And it's the same thing with Mystical, bro. And not to just keep piggybacking on this, man, but I'm just saying he's a perfect example of why the hood needs therapy. And it's more than just throwing them in a cage and saying, you're done for. Well, the root cause is the reason why this man is in there. Because he's seen too much. Just like your army people. The army people have seen too much. You send them over there and make them pop the tops on anybody that look like they might be an op. Whether it's a little kid that run out in the streets with something strapped on him, or a woman that run out there and do it in the name of arm, leg, leg, arm, head.
I shoot ya, arm, leg, arm, head.
Or a man that's a bomber. They don't know. They on guard. They on go. TTG trained to go.
All my nigga TTG that trained to go, shout it. Trained to go, shout it. I'm all about that fucking bread. Run so many niggas, I got a ticket on my head.
So you come back over here in the States and people expect you to just let it all go. That's why you get these commercials and these newscasts on my stations down here, WLOX, because we in a military city area. They be talking about, hey, be careful who you pop your fireworks around because you might be staying next to a military veteran. These people need therapy the same way the hood need therapy. If you escape the hood, that don't mean that the hood ain't in you no more. That's why I move how I move. I done been in situations and I still live like I'm in the fucking white boy neighborhood. But what I did, just a few days ago, a fucking door was booby trapped. Am I lying? When my shit booby trapped? For weeks.
Oh, yes.
Everything was booby trapped, bro.
The whole house.
Like Home Alone, bro.
Yes.
Cause I ain't playing them games, bro.
Yes.
When you from that element, bro, and you don't underestimate your enemy, bro.
Law number one. Never underestimate the enemy.
You will take precautions to protect yourself. Even when I was in Jackson, I had L bars on my doors, bro. From the top of the house to the basement to the back door, everything had L bars on my shit.
And a big old, what, 2x6?
2x4, whatever the fuck it was, in my doors, bro.
And now there's something called, what's it called?
Door shit that we say doorbell news. They got some new shit out.
I said, you was like, we did
Bro,
this
we
years
been
ago.
doing that, bro. We
ago.
been doing it. Slide your 2x4 in there, go to sleep peacefully. At
Peacefully.
least if I know your ass coming in, you gonna have to beat that motherfucker a couple times. By that time, I done got my shit and I'm finna hit at your ass.
By that time, the only option is a window. We gonna hear the glass break. So, still got the ups.
You gotta climb through that window though. And the way they scary ass be, they, oh, wait, cover my six. Cover, hey. By that time, bro, I'm already up. What is you here for? You feel me?
You know what? But everything you described is one thing and one thing only. PTSD.
Is that right?
That's right. Ooh, pretty.
I didn't even know it was gonna rain today.
That was coming out on the news.
Bro, I'm gonna go wash the car.
Oh, well, it's getting washed.
It's over with.
But yeah, that's all PTSD. You know, and I feel like people that go to jail, it's an automatic.
It's trauma.
It's automatic write-off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if there's a person that went to jail for selling drugs, why not put him in a strict area where you're only learning about economics, the legal way, blah, blah, blah. How can you make money, be profitable after you get out? You know, I'll put him in some courses.
If that's a what type of charge?
Something with drug dealing, you know, or something like that.
Okay,
you know, so
okay.
it could be your lane. So
Okay.
when you come out, you don't have to resort back to it.
Okay.
I gave you all the keys for success. You don't have to sell it.
Reparations.
Exactly.
You're repairing.
Exactly.
It means repairing. The
Exactly.
root word is repair.
Putting this man on kitchen duty, is it going to help him?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yes.
If there's a person that's
Unless he wants to be a cook when he get out.
but that's if you want to be a cook, I'm gonna put you. You know, if you want to go in culinary arts, we're gonna set you up in the program where you're gonna cook for the inmates and the deputies here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pay for you to go to school 6 hours. Like I feel like for
Go ahead, give me the other charges and what you think reparations could mean for people that come out of the prison system.
Okay.
As far as reparations go.
And even with the drug dealers, I would put like your robbery people. I would put them in the same boat. Something to learn about economics, making money legally, so you don't have to steal or you have to sell drugs.
What Tupac said, you run around here being a drug dealer, you could be a fucking accountant.
Yes.
Walk to the young thugs, have nots, little bad motherfuckers from the block.
If you good with money, why not put it towards
Pac said that.
a legal way
Pac
of
said
being
that.
good with money?
He said, think about how you living your life or you end your life, little dumb
Man, I
nigga.
don't know how much CPAs make. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Like you could
yep.
be the tax guy.
Certified public accountant for people that don't know what CPA was. I know a lot of hood niggas watch my videos. CPA, certified public accountant. It's just a acronym, bro.
Sorry.
It be all technical shit. You know, white people know about this shit, but hood niggas, we don't know about that type of shit. I ain't know until I started working at FedEx what a CPA meant, because I used to go by they offices on Mission 66 in Vicksburg, and I was like, what CPA mean? And they told me one day, oh, we just people that handle business numbers and shit for people.
Exactly.
You're an accountant. They keep up with people accounts and shit for them. A CPA. Just like a nigga that in the hood, like if you a dope boy and you keep books on shit, like this nigga owe me 20,000 for these little pounds we sent him. This nigga owe me 5,000 for this goddamn half a key we sent him. You would be a CPA in corporate America. So you might be a CPA right now if you a hood nigga. And you keep up with the books on who owe who. You a ledger man.
Right.
You a CPA essentially, bro.
You're just doing it for the wrong reason.
You just doing it on the wrong end, bro.
Right.
Reparations.
Yeah.
Repair yourself, my nigga. Repair your mind. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so go to something else. Let's people that are, you know, the R word or the essayers, you know, put them in some courses that teach them how to be, you know, with
Softer.
Oh, you know, with women,
Yep.
like, you know, or address the issues. Allegedly,
Find out what happened.
Exactly, what
You
caused
need
it.
therapy. And
Let's
because
see what
look,
happened.
because it's such a mass chattel environment, 3,000, 4,000 people, you only get to talk to the freaking therapist for 10, 15 minutes. And then
Right.
they send you back to your cell.
Right.
You need multiple therapists in this freaking facility.
Mhm.
You got 3,000 people that have mental problems. You need more therapists coming out of college, and you need to lower your tuition for people to be able to go to college for therapy. Because if people can't afford to be therapists, you have a lack of therapists that can go into these environments. How you gonna have one woman that's a therapist trying to rehabilitate 3,000 people in one facility?
Exactly.
You got multiple facilities in every city.
Right. And
so think about who's lacking here.
And she might not be disciplined in every type of inmate.
That's right.
You
forcing her into a box.
Exactly. She might just be in the box. Think about it. If you got one therapist that focuses on family therapy, she's not going to help this man that,
was molested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the same type of therapy.
Or somebody that was in prison and got taken advantage of.
Right.
She don't know nothing about that.
Right. Because that's not the same type of therapy. We're working on family issues. How were you raised? Blah, blah, X, Y, Z. How was your upbringing? That's a totally one class. You need somebody that specializes in this type of therapy, in this type of therapy. You know what I'm saying?
And think about this. Even if it's one lady and she did 2 people a day, that would be, 360? Well, she got to have an off day. Let's just say 300 days out of the year. That would be 600 people that she could see if she did 2 a day. What about those other 3,000?
Exactly. You walk to the wayside.
Or 2,400. You feel me?
And that's when you have those guys that come in there and they're completely shut down because what she's saying doesn't apply to them. Or how she's trying to help isn't connecting, isn't reaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we can't just be so quick to write mystical off.
That's right.
You can't be, because at the end of the day, what happened with him and his upbringing was a certain type of PTSD.
Yep.
Now, what's different from the little white guy that was spoiled, had everything at his disposal, and got drunk and killed people.
Yeah, and then his mama came in there
and she was like, he didn't know no better.
Yeah.
How is one side right and the same side is wrong?
National headlines tonight: the teenager who killed 4 people in a drunk driving accident. His defense team saying he was from a wealthy family, too spoiled to understand what he had done, the so-called affluenza teen. Ethan Couch, turning 19 just 2 days ago, appearing in court as an adult for the first time and learning his fate today. As it's also revealed that American taxpayers spent tens of thousands of dollars on his rehab because his family said they didn't have the money. So what was his punishment? Here's ABC's Matt Gutman now.
The Texas judge stunning a packed court today with that ruling against the so-called affluenza teen, Ethan Couch.
After the first 180 days, then the second 180 days will start.
180 days for each of the 4 victims. In total, the Fort Worth judge ordering the 19-year-old to serve almost 2 years in county lockup for probation violation. In 2013, Couch was sentenced to probation for killing 4 people in a drunk driving crash. He was 16 then, turned 19 on Monday.
This favoritism that he's still a kid or juvenile is gone. It expired at 12 o'clock Monday. He's now an adult. He needs to be treated like one.
Couch has been in jail since January when he was extradited to Texas after fleeing to Mexico. With that mop of dyed hair and a shaggy beard, he was directed into court by Sheriff D. Anderson.
Certainly this time that he spent in basically in a single cell by himself with no privileges, that's a rude awakening for anyone.
Especially for a teen whose $1 million legal team argued Couch was too pampered to go to jail. As part of his original sentencing, Ethan was ordered to a state-run rehab, but his millionaire parents said they couldn't afford to pay. So the state stepped in, taxpayers shelling out tens of thousands of dollars, 17 times more than the Couches. David?
Matt Gutman with us tonight. Thanks, Matt.
Now, how is it, it's okay for him, but, give him, I don't care what he did. And that's what I don't like about sometimes the consumers of music, or consumers, period. Because they be so quick to cancel people.
Yep.
You do one wrong thing, and you are canceled, it's over with. We finna stop playing your music in the clubs, on the radios. We're not playing none of your TV shows, none of that. You are done. And it kind of negates the fact that these people still had a gift that you utilized.
Until it no longer benefited you.
Until it no longer benefited you. Until you found out something that makes you feel some type of way about it.
That's right.
Thank God that's not how God works. We would all be messed up.
Oh God. One and done?
One and done.
Oh man, we all be
the
done.
whole world.
I would have been done when I was like 9.
Exactly. Period.
Like
5.
5. You feel me? I would have been done, bro.
You know, and so instead of just, getting to the root of it, like when you have those football players that have CTE. It's all you care about is this football player that make this much money. We're gonna make an example out of him for thinking that he could get away with this. He got a lot of money to just pay somebody off. But the bigger issue is something all those hits mess with him.
And people still ain't talking about CTE. People are still being happy to be drafted into the NFL where they're going to kill themselves slowly.
Mothers are still pushing their little sons to be all
Come on, JJ, go. Hit it, boom. You knocking this little 9-year-old head off that your son just ran into. This little dude is taking trauma to the head at 9 because you want to get a bag when he's 19? Bro, think about all the kids that are just ramming their head into a wall right now, bro.
Think about it. If somebody start playing football in high school, you might be all right. Think about the people that started.
Pee-wee, bro.
Yes, pee-wee football. Think about that. Now, what age does pee-wee football start? Like,
bro, it can start.
5?
Bro, it can start so young, bro.
Whatever the age is,
It can
up
start
until
so young.
19. That means you've had 14 years of hits.
Anything for a bag, bro.
Oh, you might get 2 years in the NFL, and now you stuck with a traumatic brain injury. And you messed up.
Or you might just fall. You feel me?
Yeah. How is that different? We gotta get to the root of it, bro. We can't just write people off because of the most recent thing. Go back to the root of it.
It's right, bro.
And that's with these rappers that have issues.
That's right, bro.
Listen,
bro. Just like I did that expose on those rappers, right? Those 5 rappers that I did that expose on. All these people had trauma.
Yeah.
This one right here, the big one, his dad and mom weren't in his life the way they were supposed to. So he went to the streets. Trauma.
Yeah.
That little light-skinned one, his daddy wasn't around. He was raised in the hood. Trauma. This little one with the dreadlocks. Daddy got murked. Grew up in the hood. Trauma. The fat one. Daddy wasn't around. He said, all I need is some pots and pans. Grew up in Yayo. Trauma.
Yeah.
The other one with that raspy voice. Mr. White Snowman. His mama was on that shit. Trauma. My mama can't provide for me, so I'm going to go stay with my grandma. But hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. My mama going through this shit with that substance. I'm going to turn around and make a way out. Why would you turn around and hurt somebody the same way that your life is hurt? Trauma.
And even if they don't resort to hurt or something bad per se, it could just be unaddressed trauma. What do young dogs say? Can get from my mama, so I got to wear
Streets.
off the block.
Born in the age.
He wasn't involved in no, pretty much, at least that weird world, bad things besides his little beef with Gotti. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, that was unaddressed trauma.
If that man had a decent upbringing and
go.
his people weren't on those hard drugs.
They are adult. Happy, man. We ain't got nothing else to worry about. Your son put a roof on your head and pay the bill. Anybody be proud of that.
Then he wouldn't have been
Exactly.
A weed man.
Exactly. Maybe the outcome could have come out a whole lot different. Maybe it would have been a more conscious decision
if his daddy had been
right
present enough to tell him, son, this is how men do things. If you know you got a problem with another man, sit that man down and talk to him.
Exactly.
Not keep running around in the same city saying whoever catch whoever first. That's little kid shit, bro.
Right.
If we have a problem, a man is gonna say, what is it? Sit down. Your mama tell me that you got some problem with this boy over here in North Memphis. Now we know that boy family. Who is that boy? Yes, that's him. What's your problem with him? Man, we were talking to the same bitch, man. Boy,
really?
You finna lose your life and all the stuff you done did behind a bitch, boy? I'm gonna find that boy mama and daddy phone number and I'm gonna call them and y'all niggas gonna sit down and have this goddamn conversation about a damn woman and you slap him across the back of the head. What the fuck is wrong? You know how much money you worth? You finna throw your life away for that bullshit? Slap his ass in the back of the head because you still daddy. I don't give a fuck how much money you got.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
And
but
turn,
his daddy wasn't able to be there
trauma.
Because he had that issue.
Trauma. Yeah.
So with that never being uprooted,
now we don't have great music from him.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Like, what
now
the
we're
fuck,
paying for
bro?
the repercussions of it.
Come on, bro.
Like, I get he's like, it got cut short on us. Because he was only getting better and better and better.
Man.
Dang. Now we paying for it. It just affects everybody.
The hood need reparations, bro. I love T.I. music. I love Jay-Z music. I love Future. I love Rick Ross. I love Jeezy. I love the spirit of them niggas because they niggas that came from nothing.
Right.
They're ambitious young men, bro. They just have unaddressed trauma. You feel me? And I understand it. You feel me? I just had to let them know this is unaddressed trauma, bro. You can't hurt people because you've been hurt, bro. That's not right. You feel me? And yeah, man, the hood, man, just fucked up, man. That's what reparations means, bro. Repairing the hood, not just throwing some money at them, give them $50 billion and send them on their way. That's the same thing you did at the plantation. You kicked them in the ass and said, forget everything that you seen, go out there and make it on your own. Bro, I seen too much, bro. I can't even hug my woman because I seen her in the most compromising positions with my former owner. So I'm inclined to have a separation where I don't get too attached to her, bro, because I've seen what was done to her. She's the same way with me because she's seen me spread eagle and being buck broken. She's seen me cower when they came and snatched my babies from me. She's seen me not being able to afford the bills this month or barely be able to afford them. So she has a lack of trust with me in modern times. What if I can't provide? Now she looking at me down her nose like, you work at Family Dollar because you made a bad mistake when you was 17 and broke in a house and now you got that on your record. Now you skipped your years when you was supposed to graduate school and get your GED. So now you working at Family Dollar. So she looking down her nose at me because my people was on drugs. So I had to go out and try to break in houses and make money because my mama and them was too coked up and doped up and cracked up. So I had to go try to get some hot dogs for my little brothers and them.
Doing my research, I know that you grew up extremely poor. So is that like a, you show your money to show like you really come from where you come from and you made it that far?
Yeah, cause like a lot of people don't understand. Like I smiled every day because it was a time I couldn't smile. Like I was struggling, you know, going through shit. Like even like when I was young and shit. I told the story before. Somehow I forgot. But I used to work at a corn store, right? In my neighborhood, hood ratchet, fucked up. My grandma 1-bedroom house. I had 3 little brothers and shit. So like I worked in the store, but I was young, so they come just give me I wasn't no real job, but they still slaving the shit out, made me clean the floor, do the dishes, stock the drinks, line them up and shit. But I was working at the store. They thought I wasn't getting paid. I probably got $10 there, 2-3 days. But I really did it for the food, cause we ain't have nothing to eat. Me and my little brothers. So how I survived was like every night they had like a lot of food left over from people calling not coming to get it.
Okay.
Like so that's back then when they were taking call in, they'll order your food for real. They'll cook it, then you come get it. They think you gonna come for real. So but like every night I had somebody call the store, order food. Like, man, what do I want? Chili cheese fries, hamburgers and everything. But I know it was a false call for me and my brothers to eat. So I know at the end of the night they're gonna be like, "Huh, you want the leftovers? They ain't come get it. So you want the food?" I be like, "Hell yeah," but they don't even know. I already had people call. Sometimes you be in the bathroom call. I want to order 3 cheeseburgers. This right here, woo, and they late on the night, don't nobody come get the food. They be looking like, damn, don't nobody come get this, so you can go and take it with you. But the whole time it was planned for me to do it. Anyway.
So you've always been like the big brother role. You've always had to take care. You've always had to take care of somebody.
Yeah, I never got took care of. Never.
So how has that affected your music, or how has that affected how you treat the music industry now? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it made me more strong.
Right.
But like I feel like I can take anything. Like I'm so like I done made my first $1 million. So like to me like it's like I don't even give a fuck what happened at this point. But I love to keep doing what I'm doing. But if this shit stop right now, I feel like I did what I spoke and did.
Right.
Like I did more than what I thought I can do. I ain't even know. But me run to a nigga like got it like the one thing I respect Big Homie. Big Homie, he tell you like man, he told me from the get-go, like don't chase the money, chase your dream. Cause I used to always be focused on money when I first met him. I was swinging and shit. So he like, man, what you finna do, young? You finna studio that on? I'm come, bro. I be late.
Yeah.
4-5 hours late. By him being in the streets, I lied to him. He was like, what you been doing? I had to do something for my other kids. Like, nah. He'll be like, for sure. So one day he sat me down like, look, man, you been lying to me. Like, I just want to tell you this because didn't nobody tell me. So I like, what you talking about? I'm like, I ain't been lying. He be like, bro, you been swinging. He like, you gotta know what you're doing. He like, look, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. He like, man, look what you got in front of you. Like, you got a shot. So I'm like, yeah, I know, bro, but I need some money. I'm like, bro, I got shit that I gotta keep paying bills and shit. I was having a little money, but you know, I'm living fast. I was living fast before I met him. So like, I'm like, all right, lifestyle, bro. I gotta stay on point. I gotta be like, bro, don't chase the money, chase the dream. I like, what you mean? He like, leave the money alone. Man, don't focus on getting no money. Just focus on what you want to do in life, what you want to do with your life. And ever since then, I was like, fuck it. In the studio every day, working every day. I was
gonna say, I'm always hearing you're in the studio. I mean, we had to like track you down in the studio.
Yeah, I be dropping.
You don't know how deep my roots go to where I created that problem for myself at 17. And now I don't have a GED or a high school diploma. Now my wife that I'm with in the projects, she looking down at me because she work at Walmart and I work at Family Dollar because at least she graduated high school and I can't afford my rent every month. That's $500 and we struggling every month. So now she looking down on me. She don't even know my struggle. I don't tell her all my history and all my skeletons in my closet. So now you done created a rift between black families because we were growing up in situations from the 70s. Our mama was smoking crack in the 70s. This is the same mama that I was born to. I'm an 80s, 90s baby. That's why I went out there and broke in that house, because y'all put crack in my neighborhood in the 70s and 80s, and my mama was cracked out. Now, I'm a product of that. I'm a POME, like Jim Jones say, product of my environment. Now, I go out to the streets and I get jammed. Now I can't goddamn provide because I got an F on my report card. Now my girl don't love me like she supposed to. She talking to other niggas. Now the STD rate done went up because this dude here that she fucking on, he fucking on everything that got low self-esteem. You feel me? Like the reparations gotta go back so far, bruh. Like you can't just throw a bag at it, bruh. You gotta put therapy in these neighborhoods, man, because it goes so far, bro. STD rates go so far, bro. Look at Black China. Her mama was a stripper, bro. Why she turn out as a stripper? It goes back so... What was Black China mama upbringing like? It go back so far, bro. Jeezy, his mama was on drugs, bro. Dolph mama was on drugs, bro. Yo Gotti mama was a drug dealer, bro. You feel me? Like Jay-Z, P. Diddy daddy was a kingpin, bro. Why were these people able to have access to so many drugs, bro? You gotta go all the way back to the 70s, bro. And the 80s, bro. Reparations gotta go so far, bro. Tulsa, Oklahoma, bro. Ain't no telling what them people life like, bro. They got burnt down overnight, bro, and had to start up all over again. That's just one situation. Not to mention all the cities that was flooded out because these people flooded the cities where they was from, like Florida and all these people. They had these black places like Rosewood that these people were envious of, so they just flooded the whole city and people living at the bottom of the lake. You feel me? And you go out there in your boat and you drown because the spirits of those people is on your ass. You feel me? Like, it's so much reparations, bro, and so many things that were just covered over with a bulldozer. Throw some dirt over it, bro. We'll make it a lake.
Right. Like, reparations back then may have been 4 acres and a mule. But in today's time,
bro,
it is therapy. Like, how mystical is in Angola?
20 years, bro.
In the worst jail in Louisiana.
Where most of the people there are lifers.
The worst one. What is him doing 20 years hard labor? How is that going to help him change his mindset?
From seeing this, what's it called? The war he was in?
Desert Storm?
Desert Storm shit, to seeing his sister being murdered by her boyfriend, to seeing the New Orleans corrupt side of policing, to seeing the niggas in his hood want to kill him, to seeing the music industry and how they only want money off of him but don't understand his struggle and don't understand his music, and tell him, push this out, make this type of thing. It's just, and then coming home and the music changing from No Limit to Cash Money and you ain't selling as much no more. Now you gotta try to maintain your lifestyle and you don't want to get into this, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot, bro. Like, it's a lot, bro. And you have nobody to talk to about this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You just gotta walk around with this shit in your mind, like,
that jail is not gonna help him.
I'm gonna make it work. And then you goddamn try to have intimacy with a woman or something. You might have a drinking problem now. You might be coked up now because you got all this shit in your mind. And you call over there and she ain't acting right because maybe you ain't keeping your hygiene up. I know niggas that used to be dope niggas, right? And then these niggas fall out because they got so much shit on their mind. You know who I'm talking about. And then the dicks won't get hard and they love this bitch because this bitch cute. You know what I'm saying? They fall off and now they try to keep the bitch and she don't want to. Our shit is different from the Holocaust and all these people. At least them, you did a lot of devilish things to them, and you let them go and gave them a bag. But with us, when you let us go, you kept on hitting us over the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let us go off the plantation, then turn around, and when we started trying to make our own thing go, you came and burnt down the cities, never gave us nothing from that. Then you put drugs in our community. You just kept hitting us over the head. Then when the drugs came, and you did that, then you start mass incarcerating us. You know what I'm saying? And the drugs and the mass incarceration leads to the 90s and the 80s babies that you have right now. So it's just been an ongoing thing all the way up until today's time with us. We still got a drug problem right now. So the struggle still ain't over for the drug problem and the mass incarceration.
Them folks had it one time and that was it. Okay, we don't like you for about 20 years. We over it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's your turn. We don't like y'all for 15 years. Over.
Our shit been perpetual for 400 years. And it's still going on.
Like, bro.
It's still going on.
Currently.
July 11th.
Right, I was like, what's the day?
July 11, 2026. We still in the grind right now, bro. And I ain't trying to make nobody feel no type of way. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. Like, until you go back, man, and say, bro, these people got passed, bro. These people been held down way too bad in so many different type of ways, bro. Even a nigga being broke right now, bro, you can't completely blame a nigga for being broke right now, bro. You did the redlining on housing and all that shit back then. You put the drugs in the community to stop the niggas' ability to be able to do anything for themselves. And if they could, then you put the red line on the real estate to where they couldn't move in neighborhoods and get equity off of houses and shit. It's just been perpetual, bro. Habitual. You're a habitual offender. You're a habitual offender, bro.
And if
the wealth gap is too wide because you instituted so many different aspects of how you could box these people in, bro.
Yes.
You boxed them in all type of ways, bro. If I don't do it physically, I could do it systematically. If I don't do it this way, I could do it violently. If I don't do it this way, I could do it this way with putting stuff in the vaccines and all this in the food, and I can do this by putting this and this, and
right.
It's just
if I can give you some more money every month, sure can, but you can't have no nigga in the house.
So now you done ruined the black family dynamic.
Right. Oh,
and it ain't.
But
to be fair, it's not subjective to only black people, but who are the brokest people in the world?
Exactly.
Who are the brokest people that can't get no business loans? You feel me? Like everybody else come over here from Ashka, and get a fucking business loan started. Why the fuck does this motherfucker have a gas station and I've been here my whole life? My grandma never had a gas station. My great-granddaddy never had a gas station. This nigga served in the Navy. Yeah. What you do to him? Killed him in fucking Lexington on fucking Beale Street. On a hot June night in 1963, Alfred Brown lay on the sidewalk in front of the Honky Tonks on Yazoo Street in the small Mississippi farm town of Lexington, Mississippi, bleeding his life away. At a time when headlines and telecasts blazed with stories of confrontations between Southern blacks and police, his death went unremarked, except by the tiny weeklies responsible for keeping the residents of rural Holmes County abreast of the news. It goes on to say, Alfred Brown, Negro, was killed in an altercation with Lexington police on Yazoo Street Saturday night. Reported the Holmes County Herald in a terse, I don't know if they say tense or terse, in a terse 3-paragraph story. Patrolman W.R. McNair shot Brown in the chest as he advanced on him with a knife, Police Chief George Musselwhite said. Lexington's leading newspaper told the story quite differently. Alfred Brown, a Negro naval veteran of World War II and father of 5 children, was shot to death in Lexington Saturday night, the Lexington Advertiser's story began. The Advertiser's long and circumstantial account made it clear that the dead man, a mental patient who still wore the bracelet of the hospital from which he had been released, was a victim of racist police. They pursued him down the street, accusing him of being drunk, shot him when he pulled out his pocket knife, then stood over him, guns drawn, to prevent his relatives and others who had gathered at the scene from going to his aid. For being a fucking servant of the Navy. Why the fuck does this Ashka motherfucker get a fucking gas station? How did he fund that? Who funded his ass?
How did it look? He come get a free gas station and I got his gas from him and been here my whole life.
I've been here, my people been here for 400 years, bro. Probably longer than that. I don't know the fucking Moorish shit they be telling you. Oh, black people came over on little canoes and shit. They was the Moors. And they came over here a long time ago and they've been moving around the motherfucking globe and shit. I don't know nothing about that, but if that's true, why the fuck I still ain't got shit?
And not just, Why didn't our parents have shit?
Why
didn't our
did
grandparents have shit? And why didn't our great-great-grandparents have shit? When is it gonna end?
How the fuck he come over here and get a fucking nail shop?
Been over here 5 years.
So somebody funded his nail shop? Or did he get a loan from y'all? When are we gonna get a fucking... You say everything's cool and y'all like us now. Oh, we can't get nothing. You saying you like me, but behind my back you be saying, man, fuck that nigga, dog. That's what it sound like. I've been around fake ass friends before, and they be like, yeah, what's up, boy? Hey, what up, my nigga? Yeah. Man, fuck that nigga. Oh, God. Hey, listen. That's how my cutlass got stole, bro. Hanging around fake ass people. Man, when I first got my cutlass, bro, I'm going to tell you. And it correlates the way the world is today. In my neighborhood on Old Ken and Jackson, right? Niggas used to show me all type of love when I'm out, right? Oh, he ain't popular. He got this car. His people got money. You feel me? Oh, man, he's a good guy, man. He got them hoes, man. All that shit. He's spoiled, man. Nigga come around me when I'm outside selling my little weed and shit. Come around, I give a nigga a little shit. I ain't caring about that shit. I was spoiled. I didn't have a care in the world. But as I started trying to elevate, I guess niggas developed like a jealousy for me because I was too ambitious and I was too nice. You feel me? Like sometimes you can't be nice to people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be more reserved about who you hang around and shit and who you let into your energy field, right? So, man, niggas used to come and hang up under me for when I was able to give them something, and somebody told me that it was the same old niggas that I was hanging around was the ones that stole my cutlass. I used to go everywhere in that cutlass, man. I paid $4,500 for it, right? You heard the story. And I paid $4,500 for that mug, man. Motherfucking sunroof in that bitch, man. Blue on blue, rag top, cleanest colors, bro. I'm talking about, man. I was the youngest nigga, man, in Jackson, man, with this type of shit going on, bro. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say it was by my own doing, man. My uncle build cars, right? You know that my daddy brother build cars. So he come across shit like this in the hood all the time. He off Capitol Street in the middle of the hood. Right. So niggas gonna bring that type of shit to him and he know where to find it.
Shout out to
Man, this is a $10,000 cutlass that I done gave him $4,500 for. You feel me? So, man, everyone I'm going in that bitch, wood grain steering wheel, you feel me? Oh my God, crazy pipes on that thing, bruh. 350 rocket, man, black motor with the yellow spark plug wires up on that bitch, man. It's so cold, bro. But everywhere I went, people trying to get that thing from me. And nigga told me when I was trying to find out, I ain't dig too far into it. I ain't really care. I cared, but I ain't let niggas know that they affected me in that type of way by stealing that shit, because I still had 2 other cars. Right. You feel me? I had the little tuner car and I had the Tahoe at the time. You feel me? So I wasn't really letting them know that it fucked me up the way it did. But the point that I'm trying to make is, somebody told me that the same niggas that used to play up under me every day and act like they was cool with me was the main ones that stole that car from me. I never dug into it. I just started watching everybody after that. I ain't trust nobody. I don't even care who specifically it was. Because the fact that you know about it means that other people knew about it. And because I went in y'all inner circle of thieves, that means that y'all all played a role in it, bro. Because you could have told me that people was talking about it, but you didn't. You could have came and told me when it happened, but you didn't. You feel me? So the same thing with the big people. You know what's going on with me.
In a court of law, that make you complicit.
You know what's going on, and you ain't coming to help me. But you keep on saying you my partner, but you ain't coming to help me. You see what I'm going through. You know my history, but you still letting me sit in this sewer right now. What does that make you? That makes you guilty with blood on your hand, bro, because you know what happened to me and you ain't saying nothing about it, bro. that makes you guilty, bro. Just like you said, bro.
I always be mindful of who brings you the bone. It's one thing, like, wait a minute. How you know?
That's right.
Right. You know what? Why would this be your information? If this is your, at least in your outer circle,
right? You
supposed to be like, I don't know. That to me sounds a lot better than, man, let me tell you what happened. How you know what happened?
That what taught me, you know what I'm saying, to move how I move. That's why I'm fucked up right now.
But that's
why
trauma.
I don't trust nobody.
That's trauma.
Yeah, that's trauma.
Circle back.
That PTSD,
That's
bro.
PTSD. Everybody thinks that only people that go to a war suffer from PTSD. That's not true. You can have a bad car wreck, they can give you PTSD.
I don't
you
want
can
to
have
drive on that road.
You can have a bad breakup, they can
Yep.
give you PTSD. They can have you a bad upbringing can give you PTSD. It's so much that can cause it, and people just only write it off as it's got to be military related.
Yep.
That's not fair, and it's not true at all.
Yep.
I think we all got it.
Man, we all got it.
We all got it. Imagine that kid that ain't never heard
I
no
love you.
or I love you. Remember that little boy on Karamo? Oh, it broke my
man,
heart.
that woman with the red hair.
Yes.
And her son.
Oh,
She
it
was
broke
saying,
my heart.
He make me hate him. How your son make you hate him?
Oh, I just wanted to hug him for her.
She hugged that man for 5 to 7 seconds, and that man started crying.
He started crying.
As a 17-year-old boy. You know how much it take to make a 17-year-old boy
That's trauma.
cry?
That's trauma.
She said, I don't hug him. I can't stand his ass. What?
Oh, it was awful.
Man, for lack
That's
of...
trauma. That's PTSD. Now imagine how
He gonna treat his woman.
Exactly. You gotta understand. Most of now, I'm not no psychologist, I'm no statistics, but at least from my experiences, the guys that be the most kind of rough, messed up with their women have unaddressed trauma with their moms.
Oh God.
And not dads, their mothers.
Yep. We can get over the dad.
Exactly.
Yep.
How they gonna treat a woman depends on their relationship with their mom.
Yep.
Period, point blank.
Yep.
If you got a mama that loves you and showed you how to be a man and blah blah blah, she took time with you, she supported you, but blah XYZ, he gonna treat that wife like gold.
Oh God.
If that wife go and be with 15 people down the street, he gonna treat that woman like pristine clean.
Yep. You know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's public knowledge.
Yep.
For me.
Yep.
Personal knowledge, excuse me.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody that got a bad one. It's gonna be up and down.
Yep. Cause I done seen what my mama would do.
Right. So
and
now
how she treated me.
So how can I think you wouldn't do the same thing?
That's right. That's right. I made a video about that. I said your inconsistent love life affects your children. Go back and watch my videos that I made on that shit, bro.
That's a fact, bro. That's trauma. Unaddressed trauma. And it's just so much.
And you wonder why motherfucker be fucking strippers in the strip club and saying, I wish I could fuck every girl in the world.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't respect no women because you don't respect what you saying her doing.
Now, let's go back to your trauma. Now, I know that hurt because even at 38, you still talk about it like it was yesterday.
My car?
Yeah.
Man,
but
listen, that was my second real investment. If I had had that car, it would have appreciated over time. The hood took my first investment as a young businessman. That was an investment for me, bro. I understood investments back then.
I just wanted to enjoy it while I'm having it.
When I was 17, I had already told Deidre what I wanted to do in my life.
Yeah.
I said, I want to be a real estate investor and I want to invest in businesses. This was 16 I was talking like this, bro. And I ain't have shit to my name but McDonald's checks.
Pause. This man wrote a book. How old were you when you wrote your book too?
17.
Bro, crazy work. But
nobody want to fucking publish it.
Continue.
I've been trying to get money, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, God didn't let none of that shit happen. I'm 38 and I still haven't hit it big yet on my investments, but it's okay. I'm not fucked up about it.
Yeah,
I'm a gangster. I can hold it down.
No. All that means is that's not the route God wants you to go to it. But that's the route you think is the most profitable. That might not be the route God wants you to go.
But listen, the same shit I was talking about in my book is the same shit I talk about on my YouTube channel. I've been consistent with this shit, trying to clean the streets up ever since I was 16, 17 years old. Maybe God want me to do it in a different format. I don't know, but the point I was trying to make is it hurt because niggas took my first investment from me, bro. It was you look at it like it's a Cutlass with a 350 in it and nice hubcaps.
Oh,
I look at this like this is my Trump Tower for a 19, 20-year-old. This is my Trump Tower building right here, bro. This is my first apartment that I'm investing in with 6 tenants in this bitch. I'm starting where I can as a McDonald's, Taco Bell nigga.
Right.
This is my first investment, and you took this from me on some lack of vision shit, bro.
I can at least get 8 for the whole car, or I can get
strip this bitch down
and get 950, not 9,500.
200 for the doors, 100 for the hood.
Man,
the motor gonna go for 5 at least. The fucking tires gonna go for 200 if I sell it for 50 a piece with the hubcaps, the fucking mufflers and shit. You know, like. But bro, you fucked me up, bro.
And my point was, with your trauma, you evolved that pain into street smarts. It gave you a trusting wall. You know what I'm saying? That was very hard to break through, mind you. But nonetheless.
Not really.
Yeah,
because people need to know what to expect when they try to get a man. And what they expect when that man has been through too much shit. Right. A woman needs to know how hard it is to break down those walls of fear that niggas have. And nigga be like Gideon. Like nigga be talking about Gideon was a man that hid in a fucking cave where he crushed up his wheat in a great thing. Nigga, it ain't fear, it's just caution because I see how fucked up the world is. They call it fear, but after you've been through so much shit, you call it precaution. And being cautious and being aware.
Right.
You feel me? You can put whatever term you want on it, but it's just a nigga wisening up to what atmosphere has shown him.
Right.
Go ahead though.
Yeah, you know, and that can take, especially if a woman dating a guy like that, that's gonna take a long time to break at least through. You ain't have to break it down, but just to break through the wall. Years. So if you're not gonna be
how many years did it take you?
Probably
before I started just being nice and shit.
About 4 years. 4, 5 years. Somewhere in there.
What I used to be on, like, nah, where you was at? Nah, I don't believe that shit.
Oh, goodness.
What I used to be on?
Yes. I bet, bro. Like, I think what started me sharing.
You be talking to those niggas now.
Yes. All of the above, y'all. Yeah. All of the above. Like, and I couldn't, like, I was like, bro. I didn't know how many times I had to say, I just want you. I had to say that sometimes, like, look, be clear. I just want you. I don't want nobody else.
Yeah.
No. Like, even, bruh, this is a funny story to me. So, when we moved down here, our little town we first moved in only had like 2, 3 gas stations, a Dollar General. That's it, ain't it?
Yeah.
So, now our apartment building that we stayed in, you know, what we didn't know was the hood. But we didn't know that when we moved down here. So nonetheless, so randomly, one day.
That's subjective. It could be nice to some people.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to take a leak real quick. Keep running it though.
Okay.
Keep running.
So, how much is here? I'm going
to keep running.
Okay. So, because the nearest Walmart was like 10 miles away. Now, we had one that was closer the other way, but again, it was because we were still in the same neighborhood, it was a little bit more ratchet. But anywho, I digress. So, I was like, I just want to run and get something. I'll run to Dollar General. And this dude just randomly, you know that guy in there? I'm like, what guy? That black guy. I don't know him. Now, mind you, it was like 5 white workers, sorry, and 1 black guy. You know that black guy? Why you asking me the white guy? If anything, I would talk more to the white people than I would the black. But I digress. No shade. I was like, dude, I don't know that man. No, you know him. Bro, I don't know him. I had just had CJ. So I was in the house, working from home. I was like, dude, the few times I get out the house to run Dollar General, I'm like, I don't know that man. He just work here. The most I ever asked him of was where was Rotel at? Because I wasn't familiar with the layout of the store because we had just moved there. You know, so the Dollar General that I know was the one that was closer to our old house back in Clinton. I was like, I don't know that man, bro. But that just kind of told me again that wall that I had to break through. Sometimes that wall, it get little pieces of brick put back up every now and then. It just be, let me just put a little piece of brick back. Okay, then put a little piece of brick back. You put a little piece of brick. I was like, so when that happened, I was like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, that was just crazy. You want to hear what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, anywho, so just a repeat for him. Sorry, y'all, I just had to hear it twice. So I used to go to Dollar General, and he was like randomly one day like, you know that black guy? I was like, What? You know, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, so anywho, so I was like, when I saw him, I was like, bruh, no, I know this man. Oh, he lives in our apartment complex. What did that do with me? I don't know him. You know, so I was like, I just felt like then, it was like, even though I had felt like I had broken through the wall, you may have started to subliminally start putting little pieces back of the wall up. You know what I'm saying? Just putting, not necessarily filling the hole back up, but just putting little pieces back. You know, and that'll happen, ladies, especially if you're dating a guy like that. You know, they might just, on the back end, just start putting little blocks back. You know what I'm saying? Unbeknownst to you. You know? It's hard, but for me, it was worth it.
When you're in a new environment, you be like, is a motherfucker gonna get a renewed sense of curiosity? Oh, these are different type of niggas down here. Oh, let me see. Oh, hey. And see, I knew the type of nigga he was from when I was going in the store. He was always real friendly. Like, if I go in there by myself, he was real flirtatious with the women when he go in there, bitch. When I go in there and I be standing behind somebody in line, he be real flirtatious. So I'm like, my girl be coming in here by herself when I ain't with her.
Right.
Is this nigga flirtatious with my girl because he don't know that she my girl? And then I start seeing him circling through the apartment. I'm like, oh, he live in my apartment. I leave for work at like 4 in the morning. Like, do this nigga be circling through, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I start putting shit together. I'm that type of nigga. I'm analytical. See, and that's, like, you feel me?
Right. So that's what I was saying. I was like,
like, this little flirtation motherfucker might be trying to slide, bro. Like, and I don't know. She might be like, man, let me see what these coast niggas like. That's the type of logic I have. Because you don't put nothing past nobody. Because I put shit past people one time, and it fired on me like 3 times.
That's the trust wall.
You feel me?
That's a part of the trust wall.
Yeah, it's so PTSD.
It's like you catch strays for stuff that you didn't even do. Yeah. I was like, hey man, I just catching strays here. So at the end of the day, with your work schedule, and mind you, I just had a baby, and my work schedule, when I would go in there, I wouldn't even see him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ever went in there and saw him, it was like when you were back home off work. You know what I'm saying? Like in the afternoon. I was like, I don't even. So when I found something, I was like, bruh, the one black guy in here, you gonna assume the one now the white guy. Wait, listen, the white guy.
But look, watch this though. I'm gonna tell you the type of logic that go through niggas' mind, right? Say if it's a nigga that got some money. Your nigga might be a broke nigga. Insecurity. Say if your nigga's a short nigga and that's a tall nigga. Insecurity. Say if it's a nigga that got a nice car, your nigga don't have a nice car. Insecurity. I'm looking at, I got a bald head. This nigga got dreads. They long as hell too. Insecurity. I'm like, man, this little cute ass, look, I'm like, this little cute ass nigga dreads and shit. Yeah, little cute ass nigga dreads. I'm telling women
know.
how niggas be thinking and shit,
Right.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now, look,
Like,
but you see the things that he named people. So anybody that knows me, and the fact that he knows me, none of that stuff has ever mattered to me. When I first met you, you ain't had no money.
I was doing good though. I was doing good. Keep it G. Keep it G. When I popping shit.
He was doing okay. Yes. He
Then
had a nice apartment.
Okay.
It was laid out.
Tell my,
you know what I'm saying? It was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He would get us some Pizza Hut and some Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
But he really courted
art
me.
on the wall.
Yeah, little
okay.
texture art. You can go touch it and you can feel it.
Okay.
Very fancy. On canvas. Not the one you just go buy and Dollar General. I digress. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless though, it wasn't like he was making as much as he makes recently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he knows I wasn't there for no money.
Mm-hmm.
He knows I wasn't there because he was tall with hair. You had hair when I met you.
Fuck the hair.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I've seen you with hair.
But listen,
it
it ain't about the hair. It's about the contrast.
Yeah.
If she got this all the time, does she want to try the opposite?
Right.
Is what it is. It could be little feet and big feet. It ain't about the hair. Cause I'm straight with my hair. I don't give a fuck. I thug this out like Birdman. Birdman shit. You feel me? Like Gilly the Kid shit.
Get a tattoo like Mike Tyson.
I will.
Hell no, I get playing.
When I get look, if I ain't gotta work no more, you gonna see the real me.
Now wait, ladies. Now here we come. Here we come with the devil's advocate. I was a woman that had just had a baby. What do you have after you have a baby? Postpartum depression.
Yes.
That will feed into your mind so much. So considering I'm in the house with this baby that won't stop crying, I'm working, it's stressing me out. This man goes out.
Niggas, get y'all an ice chest, my nigga. Like my grandma gave me an ice chest. It makes you look classy, man, when you get your ice out of that shit right there, man. Just something my PTSD homeboys.
Right. So, if anything, my hormones were in hyperdrive for at least a few months after the baby's here. So, mind you, he's still going out the house every day. So, imagine my mind. Oh, he working for this little black girl at work, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He got, okay. Oh, it's a little white girl in the neighborhood he fond of, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. Let me, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, in the same retrospect, my mind wandered too. But at the end of the day, I didn't go make crazy assumptions because I have a trust in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Way more trust than I have.
Yeah.
I give you that, man.
Right. Cause when I see with me versus him, when I work for my trust wall, it's not to be like I don't trust nobody. It's I'm gonna be selective of who I trust. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. And two, I don't let situations be like, nope, wall's going back up. It's just, okay, I'm gonna leave this wall open and we're gonna just repair the little damages.
I be thugging too hard.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we differ. You know what I'm saying? I don't want an issue to come and it's like, nope, fuck that hole in that wall. Somebody call a brick mason, tell them put this shit back up. I need it back up in 2 hours.
I be thugging.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not how I function. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
PTSD though.
Yeah, that's what it do.
It you know what I'm saying? It all circles back around to PTSD and reparations, bro. Therapy is needed in the hood, bro. You feel me? Like we went all the way around the world just to bring you back to reparations, bro. Not only monetarily, but you have to, I don't know how you gonna hypnotize the whole world, but it's, how many people is in the United States? Google how many people in the United States, Nelson.
You know what though?
How many people in the United States? Hold on, before you say anything.
I'm holding it up.
How many black people are in the United States?
Okay. 51.6 million people.
Okay. How you're gonna repair 51.6 million black people's minds is you're gonna have to come clean about what was done to them, so they don't think that they're completely imagining this shit. Cause like you can't repair each individual person, 51.6 million people, right? So what you're gonna have to do is, I'm giving you some free game right now. What you're gonna have to do is come clean about what was done to these people. I don't know who's gonna do it, whether it's gonna be my big dog, you know who you is, big billionaire, big boy. I don't know if it's gonna be you or if it's gonna be somebody that you feel can deliver this shit.
Or the next one up. Somebody.
No, we can't wait till the next one. We've been waiting long enough. It's got to be during his term, because the person that comes after him might not even be of that same cloth.
There's a loophole in what you said, though. It's a hole in it.
What?
You know why we want to get reparations?
Oh, fuck that reparations money.
I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about you know why we wouldn't get it?
What?
Because we're still actively going through it. People that got actual reparations we did it. We acknowledged we did it. Our bad. Here y'all go.
I don't think like that. I don't think like that. Listen, bro. Listen.
That was valid.
Listen. People are waking up. People are waking up. People know what's going on. People understand what's going on. People are still indulging in bullshit because nothing has changed that can change their current situation. Once you acknowledge what you did to these people and you put it on a massive scale, the same way you send these alerts out to me for an Amber Alert and all this bullshit and severe thunderstorms and don't leave your house and you flash flooding, the same way you do that, you have to use that to make a public address and talk to these people that you have affected for 400 years. You have to do it the same way. It's an in-house thing. It ain't got nothing to do with China. It ain't got nothing to do with Iraq. It ain't got nothing to do with Mexico and South America and Central America and Australia. It's an in-house thing. We had these people down for 400 years. Let's come clean and tell these people what's going on and how we can move forward. And it takes a lot of humble and transparency and vulnerability from the people that did these things and understand what was done to these people. And that's the only way you're going to clean this up. Because until then, you're just going to be goddamn faking and dodging and acting like and trying to cover it up. You got to come clean and say, bro, the people before us, they lacked the knowledge of what was going to happen if they never clean this up. So what we're trying to do now is repair what was done to you people. We understand that you guys were done wrong. We made a lot of money off of y'all ass. But this is how we can move forward. We already got a debt that's in the fucking trillions, zillions, and gazillion billions. But what we can do right now is start trying to roll this shit back. Now, what is the first thing that you guys want in order to be able to help y'all repair y'all life? And that's where your negotiations come in. The first thing that I would say is you have to repair the minds of the people that you fucked over. And that comes with telling these people, bruh, you were our prey for the whole time. We put you in this mass incarceration. We put you in this drug shit. We put you in this crop share shit, sharecropper shit. We took your land from you type shit. We made it to where you guys couldn't prosper. You have to come out and admit that, bro. Admit that, bro. So these people can restore their confidence and know that they just ain't pieces of shit that couldn't compare to y'all. You have to let them know that we put these obstacles in front of you so these people can say, I knew I wasn't fucking garbage. I be working hard as fuck on my job. That's why I ain't fucking got nothing. And it's going to be a little bit of disgruntledness at first, but then they going to say, okay, well, at least these motherfuckers were honest, man. And then after that, you start going try to make shit right with them monetarily and economically. Because people need economic stability. And that's going to come in the form of like coming up off of some of these hard ass stipulations that you made niggas had to jump through, like credit scores and shit. How the fuck I'm gonna have a good credit score if I'm broke? I can't pay my fucking bills. God forbid my fucking motor go out and then I can't pay my rent. Now my rent behind a month. Credit score fucked up because of that. You gotta release some of this bullshit off of niggas, man. That's how you start to recover the economic system for black people. And once we start doing things like that, bro, we can live in a more harmonic situation where people ain't feeling like it's us against them. Because us against them is going to eventually lead to a boil over. Because people is going to stop saying, I can't afford to buy me no noodles this month. And they're going to start looking to where they can go get the money for the noodles. And once that happens, then nobody's going to be happy. Because if it keep going down that road, that's what's going to happen. Nobody's going to go broke, bro. Nobody's going to starve. So you have to start walking this thing back down towards the other road, man, before it goes bad. And it's going to take some humility, bro.
You know, and I think you're kind of putting the cart before the horse. Because before we can even get to that, it has to stop first. You can't just keep, think about it. How, if you apologize for something, yeah, I messed up, I did that, I'm so sorry about it. But you keep doing it, then what was the reason? Why did you even acknowledge it? It has to be a stopping point.
That's what's
what happened in the Holocaust is stopped. People are now out here still grabbing Germans up. You know, that's not doing that.
That's what's gonna stop it, bro. When they acknowledge what they did wrong, bro. That's what I'm telling them.
Is it?
Yes. If they genuine about it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna stop it. You have to have faith, my nigga. You gotta have faith.
Bro, it's been 161 years since slavery.
Do you believe in God or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying
listen. You're the perfect candidate for the type of person that has to have faith. Just listen to me. It's gonna be a lot of people that have that same logic like you. Mm-hmm. Man, these people, we've been telling these folks this shit, blah, blah, blah. You have to have faith. Without faith, you might well off yourself. If you don't believe nothing gonna change, why keep living in a world where you think you're gonna suffer for the rest of your life? If you don't believe that, then off yourself. But I'm of the cut cloth where I believe in God's word, where he say these people are gonna be freed. Cause you got a lot of people that think like that. Mm-hmm. Man, these folks ain't gonna do that, man. They been fucking over. I don't believe that logic, bro. I have faith in God that God is gonna restore his people. And this is the way that I'm telling them that they can do it because I'm inside of the game right now.
And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's never going to happen. I just say step one is admitting you got a problem.
I just said that. Allow them the chance.
Yeah, but you're going from step 1 to step 6.
No, I'm not. I broke it down for them how to do it.
Step 2. Step 2, you got to stop what you're doing.
You gonna stop, but first you have to admit it. What's the scientific method? Give me the steps to the scientific method.
This is not scientific. This is religious.
That's scientific method. I'm great at science. I loved science growing up. Give me the steps to the scientific method.
First step is different ones. Observe, make observations, ask a question.
Number 1.
Number 2 is question or do background research.
Okay, that's number 2.
Number 3 is construct a hypothesis.
Give me a more elaborate form of what that means. Number 3. For people that don't understand what that means, a hypothesis.
Experimental data becomes background research for future projects.
Okay, you gotta have foresight of what can be done after acquiring the research and knowledge of what's been going on. Now you gotta see where we can go. Number 4.
Experiment.
Let's try something.
Test the hypothesis.
Let's put it into action.
Draw conclusions.
Number 6.
And report. Show your results.
Let's see what happens. You feel me?